like a vinegar salt flavoring thing, spice.
We got a weirdo over here, guys. Either way, let's dive into the action and see if we can find some teams that pop off here on Mirage. Sam, it's going to be a little bit of a spicy one. EG versus Starfish. EG going to have to try and reclaim their name after losing against Detonate last week. Let's dive into the action.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing this one. Of course, this is Starfish's map pick, so EG get to start on that coveted CT side. For the moment, it's looking like a B lean with very little presence from EG. Rotation's going to have to be pretty darn quick.
Yeah, I have questions. I'm excited to see how this rotation is going to work for them. Execution's now going to be going in. Starfish diving in. Milky's going to be dropping down along with the rest of her teammates. It's going for that backstab in towards apartments. I don't know if that was heard. Piggy actually did jump across. So they're going to have a bit of a 2-2-1 split. One on short, two in towards apartments, and two on towards that. Well, I was about to say kitchen. It's actually market. She's going to be in a perfect position to take them down. Misses a lot of shots, finds one, but that's going to be it. She gets traded down. Garden heavily tagged down as well. Vicky's going to be peeking in towards Margie here. Looks to take the fight head on. Unfortunately, so is Garden. Hits the headshot, but Tippy, return fire, finds two. And now it's going to be 2v2 situation. It looks like it's going to be in favor of the Starfish as they manage to slaughter and destroy the side of EG.
Tippy, I mean, what I tell you, right? Player that you gotta look out for. Starts the round off really strong. EG definitely took a gamble there. Kind of hoping that it'll be an A lead and then relying on their ability to retake. Unfortunately, did not go the way that they had planned. Starfish had a very quick and open execute onto that B site, and they shut down the attempt at a retake pretty easily. Again, you know, a lot of that comes down to Tippy. This is a buy. This very seldom happens on second round. I'm kind of here for it, Tom.
I respect it. It's the kind of gameplay I like seeing. Get those Mac 10s out. Get some of that extra money in the bank. But when you're playing against CG, you've got sharp aim. You're going to lose your life. Garden going to be able to find the kill, but Tippy going to go in for the trade. The young player with the rifle at the moment, realizing she's going to be under heavy fire. She does back off. Moistened going through underpass. Searching for any of these pistol players. Licious has got that Mac 10. Moisten's got the information. Going to be looking to come up and going for the backstab. Finds one, goes in for the second one as well. Misses a lot of bullets, but eventually plans to kill and blow. Milky trying to get that upgraded gun. May not get a chance. No, she does. She managed to find that kill on Moisten with the USP. The ladies are deadly with these pistols. She misses that jump. She peeks in. She'll end up dying. Is it worth the effort? She has got a smoke on her. So she's going to try and make this a costly round here. Smoke was a little bit off, unfortunately. She aimed it wrong. She's making a lot of noise. 20 bullets left. You're going to need all of those to be able to try and take down these players. The spray comes through, unable to take down any of the players. Probably going to die in a couple of seconds. There we go. Joshi gets the kill. Nice attempt, though. Good damage from the side of EG, even though they didn't win. Fantastic round from Starfish.
That 2K from Moistened, that was it's pretty moist. I think she has the best name in all of Counter-Strike, just because I can just imagine the number of people who are like cringing at the sound of it.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, oh god. I wonder how many people are going to be like tagging me in chat. I was like, what are you doing?
Well, sucks to be them. But the interesting buy from the previous round kind of sort of pays off. The reinvest comes through. Now they got 3 AKs to play with instead of just the 2. And this is looking very similar to what you might, you know, generally have on a round 2 buy. So it's kind of a bonus with a little bit of very little cash to go into the next round, but you know, decent amount. Kitchu's sitting on quite a bit for herself, so not too stressed out. Of course, they're coming up against the full buy of Evil Geniuses, aside from, of course, the FAMAS that rounds out the rifles there. So we'll see if EG are going to be able to bring things back into their favor. The first 2 rounds definitely not gone the way they wanted, but they're in with a chance here.
Famas might be a little bit dangerous. Jessica is a fantastic player. We saw her try her best last week versus Detonate. Oh, Tippy. Straight down. Milky's going to be pushing aggressive. Finds 2, goes in for 3. What a monster return. Now, only 2 players left on the side of Starfish. One's got Mac 10, one's got an AK. 4 Mirage of utility at their fingertips, but Is that going to be enough? It's going to be just a famous. But it's in the hands of Jessica. That's going to be...
I know this wraparound.
Yeah, they're currently having the noose tightened around their neck right now. As they peek around this corner, it's going to be down to Milky. She wants all the kills. She finds 4, but the 5th is just out of reach. Nice attempt. Couldn't quite make it work for her, though. Fantastic start of the game here for EG, making a return on this bonus round versus Starfish. They took 2 players out last round, taking out 4 so far, and now it's going to be down to Kichu to try and get a 1v... Well, technically 1v5. She's taking care of 1. Oh, she hasn't even got gun out! Delicious! She picks that one up free.
No one expects Delicious Inquisition. Great placement from her there. Great wraparound. Speaking of, Milky as well, right? Getting those first 3 kills was nasty. I think the timing played a huge part, right? The smoke comes out. As it blooms, Piggy gets a ton of damage, and that gives Milky the space that she needs, kind of then go like, hey, I've spotted some stuff. We're going to throw out a flash. You can push forward. Milky goes huge. I think the 3 kills there were definitely unexpected for her, but it's massive. And then she goes on the flanking mission. She manages to get another one for herself. And at that point, she's basically secured the round for her team. Unfortunately, that's going to put Starfish at quite a disadvantage into this round.
So with that nade, takes pretty much all the players down to half HP. Now Piggy, it's almost going to be able to get a kill, but it's going to be Milky with double. Jess with one of her own, going for the second. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, and now Tippy. I mean, she's got such a tall order. She's already expecting to have a barrage of EG players pushing up behind her, but they haven't quite yet decided to go in for that flank position. They're just waiting for her because they know the bomb is down, or at least have a good inkling. Jessica's going in for that crossover. He has been spotted. The jump push. There we go. Milky gets the headshot. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. She's now on 9 kills, Sam.
I love when it's like never the players we even highlight that decide to just go absolutely huge. It's like they know. It's like they heard us. You didn't mention me? Me? Really? All right, sit down. Let me show you. Take a seat. Enjoy the show. She's dominating. She has more kills than the rest of her team combined.
Pretty solid. First round here, Sam, for Starfish. A little bit of a sad Starfish at this point. But they could do something with this. A couple of upgraded pistols, PT-50 on one of the players. The instant grenade and the nade are just going to be so disgustingly destructive. So is that second nade. It just misses the mark a little bit too late, but her M4 is going to be in the right time, right place, right time, rather. Finds 1, switches up position. Piggy should find a couple of kills here. Smoke's going to be going out. Might lose a life if she's not careful. Ooh, Wilkie getting headshot there. It's going to have to be a little bit careful. And even more kills on the board for her name. 13 now. I mean, she's just farming.
That's another 4-kill round. Multi-kill Milky. All right, we've renamed her. That is her claim to fame now. She's just been absolutely phenomenal. I mean, like, this isn't even a thing where I can be like, oh, they were in this position and then this rotation happened and like really cool count it. Like, it's just Milky go kill. Which, okay, it is still very early on in the map, so things can definitely turn on their head. But so far, Milky is just the hero of this story.
I'm excited for these pistol rounds, especially this one with the Deagles. We've seen some spicy situations come out from the pistols when they have nothing to lose. They play a little bit more comfortably. The nade comes out. They have been spotted. Moistened does get tagged down. Still alive, hanging on. He's going to be peeking over towards that ticket booth position. The CT spots out the player. They're going to be peeking in from that stairs position. P looking to try and farm them up. It's going to be Licious, going to be able to find another one for herself. Piggy with 2. Guarding to clean up the house. Easy peasy lemon squeezer. She even threw a flashbang in there, which blinded them completely.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, there's been some really solid util from EG, right? The smokes and the flashes for sightline denial have been fantastic, right? That was what really pivoted Milky into that first 4K of this map. And then those grenades and incendiaries that had come out at one point, I think it was the previous round, that chipped away so much of Starfish damage. Like you can see, right? EG is a team that really understand the dynamics of this map, and they are using that to its full potential, giving themselves a 2-point lead here. But Starfish back in with a buy and with an AWP. So Tippy, it's all on you, girl.
Ooh, Piggy risking a lot there. Stays alive. You see Licious sitting on that bench, trying to see if you can spot any early kills. She couldn't, and now we are going to be seeing that window room given up. Makes sense. Tippy waiting for any players that dare cross her path. Haven't as of yet. Yoshi has now been peaked. Now he's going to be coming straight to her face. Tags are down to 32 HP. Garden going to be holding this angle. Flash comes out. She's not blinded whatsoever. Yoshi backing off on this. Figure out what could Starfish do here, and unfortunately, it's not facing up against Milky. Oh, no, they did it correct. They managed to get the molly just in the right place. I thought they missed the mark, but they hit it on time and, well, on mark. Denying Milky a chance of being able to get another 4K, which would be her second? Or was it third? I think it'd be her third. Yeah.
It would have been nuts. I like the slower pace from Starfish, especially because they realize now they're a little outclassed. So I need to try and gather some early information, but EG just not giving them the space.
Oh, I think Tippy was spotted there by Piggy. Molly goes out. She's going to have to play very carefully here because there's going to be Garden on. Well, actually underneath. Palace now going to be peeking in. Finds one kill. Going in for the second one. Not going to be able to find it. They're going to get traded out, but Lisha going to be coming from the sideline. Going to be able to find two, and that closes out the round. 16 seconds left to spare. EG playing it cool, calm, and collected.
Amazing. Solid round from EG, right? This is what I was saying, not giving that space. You take a look at their positioning on the map, and you realize as soon as Starfish start pushing in, they're likely going to get taken down. Look, you do have one player who's on a bit of a flanking mission or an exploratory mission over towards B to see if there's anything happening there, because it was relatively quiet on the A front. But with the two players that they had backing those choke points, it was very easy cleanup. And Starfish, I mean, they're definitely starting to flounder a little bit here. Not too sure what their next move is going to be. Now they're going for a full A execute.
Or Pit is going to take down one of those players heavily. Lish is going to be under towards Palace. This was a spot they should have cleared out, but they didn't. Garden going to be coming in and just be dissecting them. Licious and Garden eventually get taken down, but not before. Tippy is left last player standing in a 1v3. Recovers the bomb, but to what end? She's going to have to do a lot of work here to try and escape the grasp. But they may have just made a gap, an opportunity for her to push on through. But not smashing this window is big for this opposition. The spray comes through, the player falls, and now got Tippy can try to jump across. She misses the jump. She's now going to have to play for that B site, and it's going to be a slow rotation as well. And the whole time she can't risk giving up information via sound because she doesn't know where opponents are at this point. Researching back on over, trying to see if anyone's peeking in towards this connected position. She's going to be in a whole world of pain because Piggy's got that AWP holding on towards this position. I think they might have spotted her. They have. Piggy gets the shot. Well played by Tippy, but unfortunately not going to be good enough.
I mean, you look at where those deaths were positioned, and it's literally as you come through that A choke point. And evil geniuses just spray them down. They never stood a chance. I mean, that was a little intense to watch. And of course, Tippy tries really, really hard to bring it back. You know, she gets a few kills for herself, brings it down to a 1 versus 2. But in those last few moments, you got to decide where you're going to head to. She heads towards B, and that's exactly where EG are posted up, hoping that they've rotated over, hoping that they've figured, all right, cool, the last player is probably headed over towards B. Nope, not to be the case. And that's EG bringing themselves to 6 rounds, up in the hands of Piggy that she didn't even need to pay for, if I'm not mistaken. I believe she just yoinked it. So, yeah, dire straits here for the Starfish start. Oh, okay, pistol round, fair enough.
Yeah, I was getting excited because it was a pistol round again, but it seems like even with just like the carelessness of like not having to care about having pistols, Starfish are just getting slapped. EG are not giving them an inch, let alone a mile. So I'm appreciating the way Evil Geniuses are playing. They're trying to just get this over with. They don't want to give any rooms for the opposition.
And I think that I would not be surprised to see that or to discover that their loss in the first week was a catalyst for this. I think that they were not expecting Detonate to be so good, and now they realize, all right, they need to be on their A game if they want to maintain their top 3 position, or maybe, you know, claw into a higher position for themselves. Unfortunately, they still have to come up against CLG. Oh, Tippy! No!
Look at her face.
Like this.
Oh, that's gonna be.
Oh no.
That's gonna be true. They haven't laughed about it. That's what you want to see. You have to have that fast recovery. Don't get angry about it. Realize that mistakes do happen, and unfortunately, at the worst time possible as well for them. They had an opportunity to really bring this back, but now being a player down, it's gonna be super difficult. Milky holding this angle, goes over the kills, and Mickey's just not even peeking around the corner. She's now 0-10, letting the team down on that side. Jess, she's pushed up. She's only got 2 kills, but not lack of trying. She's just not had the opportunity to. She's going to be peeking around the corner, they line up! Oh! She gets a lot of damage, but not a kill. That is the entry kill that they needed to find, but Milky's alive and kicking. She got 15 kills, only 4 deaths, 128 ADR. They drop into her purview. She finds one, looking for the second one. It's going to be the AWP from Tippy, finds 2. Piggy, Milky shut down. Licious as well. She can't answer back. Now Garden. She's a force to be reckoned with, but the question is she going to be able to make her way in here? Funnily enough, find her first kill. She is. She finds the first one. It's going to be Tippy falling. She has a bit of an idea where this other player is because there was a drop of a weapon somewhere else, but she's going to have to be careful in this run. She can't cover up her shots as she drops, so she makes a lot of noise. Gets damaged slightly as well. You can see that body part of the player. I don't think she peeks around the corner. She dies. If she had a wider POV, she might have been able to spot that arm out.
That was a damn near miraculous recovery from Starfish. Bearing in mind they start that round with a team kill. I would love to know what happened there. That, oof. I don't, maybe a teammate ran around the corner and she didn't realize it was her teammate and was like, person. That's rough.
I mean, technically Tippy got 3 kills that round. Just one of them was on her own teammate.
I don't think that counts. I really don't.
I should probably change how I play the game then.
Just get good, Tom. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like I said, right, really good recovery to be able to bring things back in their favor off the back of that. I mean, they essentially come in production, please. They essentially come into that round 4v5, which is pretty rough. But they managed to do a really good job of stabilizing. They managed to kind of keep EG off their balance a little bit, try and isolate some of those fights. And that's really what they needed to be doing up to this point. Now, they still have a chance to bring things back a little bit. EG haven't yet confirmed the lead at the half. And Starfish, having won that previous round, had a bit of money to play in, managed to save the AWP. So there's a chance.
So you say there's a chance. Piggy picking in with the AWP, gets the kill. Oh, 0-11, my heart. It hurts for her. See if she can bring that back. Piggy's on fire as well. She's been doing really well this game. Oh, just shoot. Just shoot, Tippy. Oh, God, that was so close for a teammate. And it was moistened again. Oh, my. Please. That happened 2 rounds in a row. I mean, you'd have to be a better person than I am, because that would be pressing a QQ in the console and leaving the game.
Yeah, but you're a grumpy old man, so.
Yeah, boomer. I mean, we're both boomers here on #Team Tam, and you're the older one, so. You know.
Yeah, but I look younger, so it doesn't count.
That's true. That's true. You look very youthful. I do not. CSGO is going to me. Let's move on. EG gonna have to defend against this. Flash comes out perfectly, but not quite enough because Kichu is going to be able to get the trade off. Gets the kill. Piggy gonna be able to find one. Licious jumps into the hands of Yoshi, who probably could have been handed an easier kill, but unable to do anything. Moisten, who was team killed last round, is going to be the last one left alive this time, and unfortunately going to get flashed to absolute hell. Piggy has been given an opportunity to kill her. Eventually, going to do a bit of damage, but it's going to be Milky finding that one.
Really cool seeing Piggy and Garden stepping up again, right? Like, a bit slow towards the start of the round, but a lot of that had to do with Milky deciding that she was going to be the star of this performance. But we did highlight Piggy and Garden, we said, right, they had a fantastic performance last week. They looked so strong, and we're seeing that come through again here today, starting to catch up to Milky a little bit. Jess, like you said, right, having a bit of a slower one, but she hasn't really had an opportunity to shine. Michi, on the other hand, I mean, she's really having a rough day.
Yeah, that's it's going to be a little bit of a difficult one to come back from, and honestly, it's a skill to be able to try and stay off tilt, and a big part of that is going to be the IGL's job of being like, okay, don't worry about it, we just move on, do your job, and we focus forward. They've got an execute planned out here over towards B. I think it's going to easily be deflected, but never say never. They have now been spotted, so the defense is going to be going to full push here. Milky going to be coming in from the sidelines, but the Take 9 going to be too strong, takes it down. Jess, last one deep on site, is going to have to try and stay alive. Piggy is going to be there. Unfortunately, the pistols are just going to be too strong on this one, running and gunning, getting the kills. Now Garden, she's going to be coming from the sidelines, but the headshot comes out from Piggy. She's going to be able to find one, but that's all she's going to be able to get. Piggy with the P250 finds the couple, and it was going to be a potential win here, but Kichu is going to be left in a 1v2, a P250 in hand. One smoke to try and get this. It should be able to find this kill. It comes through, but got very few bullets to try and get the kill, and well, pros don't flake.
That they don't. I loved how at that point Piggy just went, all right, screw the AWP, give me my pistol, let's go. And another collapse in from EG that works out quite nicely. I was a little concerned. That B side hit was looking very similar to the very first round in this half, right? Where Starfish pushed towards B and the entirety of EG were mid to A, and EG just could not get back in time. But this time around, despite losing a few too many players in an eco when they really shouldn't have, they do manage to bring it back. And of course, that is the most important part. Garden even comes out with a nice little string of kills for herself in that round. And of course, well beyond the lead at the half at this point, Starfish need a miracle now. They need to start getting more rounds. Otherwise, look, the next half is CT, so they have a bit of an opportunity in that regard. But if there's too much of a deficit, I mean, we know this, right? Returning or coming back into it at that point, very difficult.
Garden gonna have a leg shot out, but Piggy returns fire over towards her teammate. Gets a kill. Moisten eventually takes down Garden. An AK thanks to the early shot from the AWP. Execute is happening over towards the A site at the moment. The defense is coming in, trying to save it. The smokes are going to be in good positions at the moment. Miku still alive at the moment, but that smoke has left a gap. It might get used as well. Milky crossed over without being seen, I think. Bomb is looking to go down, and there we go. Moisten falls. Milky makes full advantage of that, looking to try and find some information more as well. Going to peek round. Loses her life, but does get a little bit of damage out. Mickey now on 2 kills, looking to try and find her third, potentially fourth as well. 2 CTs playing over towards the stair position. Jess going to be peeking out. It's going to be 2 players. Can she find at least one of them here to open up for her team? She does exactly that. Jess be the hero that her team needs. Milky, Piggy gets the kill on Tippy, and Licious with the final one. A little bit of an anticlimactic end there, but still a fantastic retake scenario from EG.
Yeah, EG are just so clinical with it. It feels like even when Starfish get the bomb down, they just can't maintain control. EG systematically kind of pull apart so if they haven't planted the bomb yet, they're just pulling apart the attack, right? Slowly whittling away at those players. Then if the bomb does get planted, they're just whittling away at that defense, at that post plant. They're pushing out, usually as a team, usually kind of holding hands. They also know their win conditions. It's a 2 versus 3. Milky knows she needs to get 1. If she can get a second, that's great, but getting 1 will even out the odds, and that's going to allow the last 2 players who are holding the line to then, drive it home. And I think that that's what makes EG such a scary side, is that you can see that they fully understand what their win conditions are from round to round. Now they've hit double digits, only 2 rounds left in the half. I don't know what to say for Starfish. Coming into this, they're full buying in. So into the last round and a half, they're going to have very, very limited cash to work with. It's going to be I wouldn't say a broken buy, but it's not going to be an ideal buy unless they can somehow scrounge this round through. So it's looking like it's going to be at least an 11 for EG into the half.
You'd imagine so with how they've been playing, Sam, but I don't know. Never know. Starfish could come through. They stop shooting their own teammates. Not to be one of them too much. That was a couple of rounds ago. Tippy's definitely got some decent kills.
And now they're like holding this super passive stance because they're like EG have had such aggressive rounds. So they're like, all right, give it a minute, give it a minute. Okay, nothing's happening. All right, now we can start looking for information.
Oh God, Moisen, she's sitting. There's so many players in Impact that are playing with their knees up against the desk. It's crazy to me. She's one of them. Playing a little bit relaxed, which is a good sign considering after that team kill. Bit of on the other way. Gardens in a fantastic position, but Yoshi peeks out, gets the kill and backs off. Never mind, going to be going in for a second dip, and unfortunately for her, going to get taken down. Let's just too quick to the draw. Gets the kill. Milky going to go in for the rotation with her teammates, but might be too much of an early call because it does seem that there's no dedication over towards the A site. There's a smoke out over towards connector. That was to position someone up close, which they didn't actually manage to get. He's actually a little bit of a more of a passive position than you'd want. That is one hell of a good flash there from Milky. Good to see. Let's go with the defensive smoke. She can play around, waiting for them to dive onto the site. She finds one. Leave her. Milky's got her back, finds a second. Tippy jumps down after getting 2 kills, going absolutely insane, looking for the third. Can't quite get it though. The bomb is unable to go down. 4 seconds left. Unable to do it. Picks up the AK, looking to try and find this kill. Oh my. Wait. That was down to the wire, like probably
it really was split seconds.
It's so unfortunate.
The problem is that Starfish took too long. That first kill comes over in A. That is the perfect chance for them to push in on towards B. EG still haven't quite figured out where their positions are. They send out one of their players to go and check, push out a little bit, see what's happening. And eventually she kind of goes on this flanking mission through the CT spawn over towards the A side. But Starfish took so long to finally hit the accelerate button that by the time they actually did get onto the site, there was no time to secure it. And that is heartbreaking for Starfish because they had every opportunity in that one and they just could not capitalize. And that's again EG just keeping them off balance round after round.
Oh, good first kill here, but lots of damage taken. Down to 11 HP, and you know what? EG have been golden with their nades. A single nade lands on her, that could be her out of the business. Delicious with a fantastic position. Making use of the one-way smokes while she can. They won't be a thing in CS2. Let's see if you can try and find another kill. I'm going to be playing fairly passive, waiting for her teammates over towards the B apartments. Jessica is holding a little bit more of an aggressive start here in towards these positions. She's going to go for the peak, going to be able to find one, going for the second one, but Tippy going over the trade gets the kill, and now it's a race against time. 2v4. Starfish have to get this round. They can't afford to lose it whatsoever, and they have every advantage to as well. A little bit delayed pre-fire there for Moisten, but eventually does get the bomb down. Double molly. That's going to be delaying his teammate completely, so she has to hit these shots and hit them fast. Last round of this half. Unfortunately, she goes down. Lish is known, and Tippy gets the kill. That's going to be a fantastic half from EG. Starfish picking up a couple of rounds towards the end of it. We're going to go into a quick break. We'll see you guys in a couple of moments.
All right, so that's the first half done and dusted. And yeah, the 11-4 that we kind of predicted. Zonix low anyone? We saw it play out last week, so maybe we'll get that again here for Starfish this time around, as of course they're going to be moving in onto their CT side. This pistol round is going to be so important for them. They cannot afford EG to take this.
Let's see if Starfish are going to be able to pull it out. Or are they going to flounder like they did in that first half, Sam? I mean, I want to say they can, but EG are looking spicy. Tippy, on the other hand, is also, she's got P250 in hand, going to be missing a couple of bullets, eventually going to get taken down by jesscas with the trade-off. Another star that we've seen on this team. The Fish, she's going to be trying her best. Yoshi joins in, gets a kill on towards garden. The bomb has to be recovered. It's on triple at the moment. Piggy going to be going in for an aggressive peek over towards CT. Finds the first kill. Looking in for more. She's hungry. It's going to be jesscas going in and taking down Mickey. And another one as well onto Kichu. And now it's going to be left with Moistened, the player with USP. 7 bullets in the magazine at the moment. Stop reloading. Not going to dare do so. And it doesn't matter. They're going to go for the kill, Sam. Going for the throat.
Yeah, things have been really rough here for Starfish. We did mention Kichu and Tippy, right? We said they were going to be the 2 players that we're looking out for. They've had some really strong performances in the last couple of weeks. Even in the games, or in the game that they lost in week 1, they were still the 2 players that were doing the best out of the 5. And again, we're seeing that play out. And it's a little heartbreaking, I think, for this new squad. I think it's always difficult, but we have to bear in mind most of these players haven't really competed in Impact before. So excuse me. So there's quite a bit of competition here, quite a ladder to climb.
Oh, 5-7's going to be coming in handy. Going to be able to find a double kill going in for the third. Couldn't quite make it work as jesscas rounds the corner, gets the kill. Kichu going to be in towards market. Bomb is going down. It's going to be a 3v3 advantage on EG's side as they get the bomb down. jesscas, they get taken down, but it's going to be a CZ in hands of Tippy if you want to be American. Dangerous gun to play on this map, but makes it work, gets a kill. jesscas going to be in a perfect position, finds one, goes in for the second one as well with a single mag, and Tippy couldn't quite make that rifle work for her, and that's going to be the 13th round on the board here, Sam, for EG, who are just looking so dominant.
Yeah, I mean, that round was looking a little touch and go at the start. And again, EG is so good at stabilizing, so good at bringing things back into their control. And they do just that. Unfortunately, after losing the pistol and now losing against the Force, sure, Starfish are going to be able to put a bit of a buy. Oh, no, they forced in the previous round. Oh, no. Oh, they're in trouble, folks. And we're so close to match point.
Well, they've got to just go for this rush. It's going to be all over the place. This map was, obviously, just in case you couldn't see it, chat, it was picked by Starfish. Next one's going to be Overpass, which is EG's pick. And then we've got Ancient as a decider. jesscas does get taken down. That's at least something. But trying to get entry over towards B is going to be entirely a different set of difficulties. Especially with Milky, who is... She's like, I want to farm some ADR. I want to get some kills. Oh, map 10 from Kichu does come through. That's another death on the board for Milky, which I'm sure she's going to be very annoyed about. Tippy. Also one left alive. Sees that. You don't see this gun too often, and when you do, you usually like to see them checking their angles.
Yeah, well, we don't see them too often, and we're not really going to see them today either. I didn't really have an opportunity there. Just instantly shut down. Like you said, right, got to check those corners a little bit more tightly. And unfortunately doesn't do that. But I think in that situation, I mean, the best you could have hoped for is 1 kill, but chances of that happening were always going to be relatively slim. Now Starfish are able to buy in, but at this point, my hopes are starting to dwindle a little bit. If they can pick up this round, that would be fantastic and start to renew some of that faith. But of course, EG are looking pretty good economically, so they're not too fussed about losing this round. It wouldn't be great, but it would still be survivable, and they probably won't.
First kill goes in the way of EG. The second one doesn't though, but the third one will, as Jess is going to be mowing them down. He was another one. She's finally come alive, but is it going to be too little too late? Jess, try to not get barbecued here, sitting on top of this bench at the moment. 20 HP on the board. At the moment, she peeks around the corner, but she runs out. She hadn't reloaded. Look in hand. She dies. Looking like a bit of a fool, leaving her teammates in a bit of a outside round. If they're not careful, it's going to be a 2v3. This push is going to be coming through. What is that? Milky,
Wow.
the spray down, working in tandem as a team, peeking at the same time, making it work in a 2v3.
I feel like that was almost a throw. I mean, sure, okay, the flash comes out, so you want to push that, you want to get those kills, but not realizing that your clip is basically empty and then needing to... Oh, man, production are such trolls. I can't even with these people anymore. But this is a good one to highlight. That was fantastic. Milky and Piggy holding each other's angles, making sure that those last couple of players that push through are just going to get absolutely shut down because they were funneling in through the same place. Match point here for Evil Geniuses, or map point, rather. And they're off with a bang. Or two.
Straight away, Guard and Piggy gonna be able to pick up a kill each, leaving Starfish in a less desirable situation right now. 2 over towards A, 1 over towards B. It's gonna be moistened with the Famis. Got those fairy lights in the background. Getting a little bit chilled. Focused. Trying to make sure she doesn't leave her teammates in a whole heap of trouble if she goes down here, which is likely to be the case because we've got a full execute getting lined up, smokes getting launched. It's going to be a short and market locked down. Jess going to be the first one dropping down with her teammates. Not moistened, you're in a whole world of pain. She finds one, but the trade comes through almost instantaneously, and now peeking in towards market. It's going to be Milky. She stays alive, adds another kill to her belt. I mean, we talk about Milky all the time, but Piggy's actually on 21-7.
Yeah.
She's beating Milky's KD here, but you know what? Milky's got the most 4Ks, I think, so far this game. Ichu. Player to watch out for. Unfortunately, not in this round. She does fall down. Licious coming through, and Licious has to be another name we have to call out for because she had some tasty shots.
Yeah, I mean, Licious, she was someone who showed up heavily in the first week. In the second week, it was a little bit quieter off the back of Piggy and Garden showing up so heavily. And even now, right, she's not way